Not counting yet.
Good count. There you go.
You guys are hot. This is the first time ever in my life I've not been hot. Ever.
I feel like it's just very, like there's a one.
So that way you're on over here, which
Usually I'm like,
I usually have to hit about 5 times for council. I feel like it's a fall program. I'm not an IT person.
It is 4:01, so we'll call the meeting to order. Hart's not here, but he's supposed to be here, and we've got 4 of us, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. The first thing on the agenda is the approval of the January minutes, which were emailed to you last week. Does anyone have any suggestions for edit, change, motions?
If no edits, I'll make a motion to present, or to accept the meeting minutes as presented.
Thank you.
I'll second.
Thank you. All in favor of approving the January 13th, 2025 minutes as presented, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. The January 2025 claims is next on the agenda. Any comments, questions, motions?
Make a motion that we accept the January claims as presented.
Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. All in favor of approving the January claims, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. So we can move on to the 2211 and the 25039 balances.
I'll make a motion to approve the 2211 and the 2309.
2509.
2509, Monica. 25039, Monica.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. All in favor of approving the 2211 and 25039 balances, say aye.
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 Any opposed? Okay, great. So then we can move on to updates.
In front of each of you, it's that time of year where our annual report was turned in. So you all have now the official copy of the annual report for the Parks Department. Lots of good stuff in there. I won't go through all of it, let you guys look at it on your own. If you have any questions, feel free to get with me. But like the paper that I went over with last month, you know, our reservations are up, our total usage of the parks are up, you know, everything's up. So, great job to the team for accomplishing, you know, what we've done in 2024 and looking forward to a great 2025 as well. Like I said, if you have any questions on that, feel free to reach out, send me a text, call me, email me. This was all turned into the mayor's office. Kind of leads into update B for the state of the city. That will be February 24th at the council meeting. So I'm personally inviting each of you to attend that if possible. Love to have you there as part of the entire team. So
That makes my question moot. I was going to ask if it was going to be streamed online, but
it will be streamed online. So I mean, if you can do it online, that's fine. But feel free to join one way or another.
Yeah.
So any questions on the A and B on the updates, either the annual report or state of the city presentation?
The report looks nice.
it does.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You guys did a lot last year. Well done.
I think it's wild to look and see how much they've done in the
Progress.
time that we've been on, just in the increased programming and different activities and things. I mean, it's
Wild.
big
Impressive.
stuff.
Yeah.
There's Art.
Hey, Art.
Hi, Art.
I like that all staff members are listed on the back here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you'll see that in the report there's the 2024 staff, but now we're going into 2025. I wanted to give something that shows who's all there for 2025 as well.
Can I make a suggestion?
Always.
Like, take their photos and like make a 4-line across so that you can put a name with a face. Like, I know a lot of them, but I don't know who all of them are.
That's good.
You talking about park staff or everyone? Just park staff? Okay.
We
I
don't
will
want them to
say,
know who
we
we
are
are.
planning on doing something like that for our.
Oh, where's Tracy?
She has a new grandbaby and is
Oh,
off for a couple
okay.
weeks.
I was gonna say, something's off,
And,
something's
yeah,
missing.
and Carrie had something going on this evening,
Okay.
so.
Did the
Yeah,
boss
so
come in?
Emily,
Sorry.
I'm gonna actually let Emily talk on that, cause she's part of the Leadership Jackson County group. And now that you mentioned that, Kendra, Emily, go ahead.
So our project this year is going to be making a pamphlet for the Parks Department, providing all the activities and different leagues and different things that we have for the community. So Columbus has one, they call it their fun guide. So it's basically gonna be something like that, but Columbus does it monthly, we're gonna try to do it for the year to help, highlight certain events and stuff that we have each year, and then we will have pictures of park members and stuff like that as well. That's good.
So what that'll help us do, we go to some events that, then people say, well, I didn't know this was even happening. Well, so now that we're at whatever event we're at, it's gonna be the same information for the entire year that will be passed out to any community member that would want one. And we'll probably work with like the visitor center, we'll have pamphlets there for the people to pick up, and library.
Public library.
So, Boys and Girls Club, Girls Inc.,
Yep.
all those places like that will have these copies to where community members can grab them.
Do you have a projected date on that?
So we just got our sponsorship letters done. We're hoping to start printing by the end of March. Because our graduation is May, so we have to have it completed by graduation in May.
But you're gonna do a whole year, so it's gonna be May to May or April to April?
We haven't decided that yet. We might skip out the first half of the year, and then the Parks Department might pick up on it next year.
Right.
But that's kind of the plan right now.
This is something I've been wanting to do for a couple of years, even as a program director. And Emily came to me for a project, and I was like, you're kidding, right? I mean, this is, like, you wouldn't believe how many Canva stuff that I've deleted because I didn't like it. And so now I'm like letting them take on to it. So I'm very excited to see the final outcome of it.
Cool.
We've gone on to update C. In the envelope that you all have, it should be a white envelope. That is basically our sponsorship packet minus the letter. We did have two different types of letters that went out, one being a sponsor that we've already had and they're just updating, or sponsorships that we don't have. There was about 300 plus sponsorship packets that were sent out, and we've already started receiving checks in the mail, so it's going well. So we've already received, we've sold plots, we've sold banner ads, we've sold golf scramble sponsorships, so,
Bench, hold the bench.
yeah, we sold a bench.
And were these sent out?
These were sent out
The last week of January.
last week of January.
Wow,
Actually, the
really good.
last Friday of January, we mailed them out, and we're already getting them in, so
Wow, that's
doing
impressive.
well. Want to thank all the girls, Emily, Allie, Tracy, they did excellent on getting these brochures updated. We kind of went to a more standardized format now that we're using the park admin at Seymour IN as the contact. That way, in the future, if there's not one person's name on here to where we don't have to go and buy these, we can order them by bulk, which saves us money. Now we don't have to change them because there's not just one person's name, it's park admin. There'll always be a park admin, so that's kind of the format that we took.
The pool sunshade, similar to the ones that have been there, they'll be branded.
Mhm.
The ones I remember were like the hard material, and I feel like they were all Schneck, or maybe Jackson County, I forget.
They're,
Indiana American Water.
yeah, Indiana American
Company.
Water has
Oh.
one, Neck has
But
one.
it's those, the big
It's
things,
that
or,
style there, yes.
and are there some open?
Right now, there's not. After this year, there will be.
Are we doing a waiting list?
Mhm.
I'd like to be on that
Yep.
waiting list.
So yeah, so just email
Yeah.
Emily and,
Okey doke.
so any questions on any of the updates? Again, if you come across something, feel free to holler at me. If not, we will move on to incidents.
Is that really all that it is $500 to
Yeah,
have
shh.
like, no, I mean, like, seriously. Like, that's a bargain, Betty. That's a big visibility for, okay.
Incidents, we had none, again.
Good.
Move on to programs. Ally?
Spring soccer registration has been open for almost a month now. We currently have 134 signed up. Tentatively, it's gonna close on, we have it set for February 21st. I would say that we're going to extend that though, because we won't actually start playing until the middle of April, so.
I think it was supposed to be March 21st. That was probably my fault.
No, it's okay. It'll be March, more
Yeah,
than
so
likely.
usually what happens come March, spring break, you'll see a line out of each of our offices back there, and I'm even calling Ally in and saying, bring your laptop and join us, because there's all four of us back here that we're just constantly registering, so.
So I feel like I always dealt with this when I had little kids. Like, is there an email that goes out to all the people that registered that says it's
Yes.
open? Okay.
So basically what myself or Tracy or Ally does is we'll get into rec desk from the previous years, and we'll do a mass email out to all those that registered. Plus we go to each school. City intern Landon delivered to all the schools, so they actually had a hard copy in English and Spanish that they could sign up, and then of course they can call us or email us. And so several different ways to sign up.
Next up, we had the senior prom. It was actually canceled due to lack of participation. Nobody had signed up for it
That's
this
a
year.
boo.
I know, that is a
That is a
boo.
Big boo.
And then next up, we have the Pampered Tea for Two, which is on March 8th at the Knights of Columbus from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And we have 8 signed up currently. Then we will have the candle making class on March 27th at Oma and Opa's, starting at 5:30. We currently have 7 signed up. Co-Ed Dodgeball Tournament is going to be April 5th at the Boys and Girls Club at 10:30. Currently, we do not have anyone signed up, so we're hoping that we can get a few signed up for that.
I got a question there. Did you say at the Boys and Girls Club? This says Girls Inc.
Good catch.
Oh, it got moved to Girls Inc.
Oh,
Did it for sure get moved to Girls?
That's all.
I think so.
Girls Inc.
Yes.
Not Boys and Girls Club.
Okay.
That's what the
Alright.
rec desk said,
There-
so sorry.
Because and I don't remember all of it, Tracy did it, and again, she's off, but they had something else scheduled and didn't realize it until we scheduled it, so we had to end up contacting Girls Inc. to use Girls Inc., yes.
Sorry about that. Next up is Crossroads Culture. Crossroads of Culture. It's going to be at the middle school on April 5th from 5 to 7. Leadership Jackson County and the Youth Council are the ones that will be hosting it. Essentially what it is to learn about the history and culture of nations in our community. There'll be different booths.
I'm super excited about it.
So again, that's another leadership class, kind of like what Emily's in, but they're teaming up with the Mayor's Youth Council to put all of this on, but yet we are a community partner in it. So anyone that would like to sponsor or anything like that, the funding would come through the Parks Department, and then we'll cut the checks out to that group when needed.
And is there, social media graphics, and has it been posted online? And
I believe so, yes.
Yes.
well, a lot of times it's in this document, and it's not, so I didn't know if
Yeah,
it had
I've
been.
seen it shared, multiple different places.
Good.
So we might add that to the Google
Yes,
Doc.
I can do that.
Yep.
I believe they were created after I made it, and I didn't even think to add it after, so
It's not a big deal, I just wanted to be sure that it was
Yes.
being publicized.
absolutely.
Okay, any questions on the programs or leagues?
I do have a question.
Yep.
So, Dave ran into this in Columbus. So they played volleyball up there for like 8 years, and the guy that always registers didn't register. Nobody got a call, nobody got a remind or anything to even say like, "Hey, see you guys didn't sign up." Like, do we do that? Like, if somebody's been like a long-term like person, like I was like, that seems like a miss, right? Like, and it was too late by the time they figured it out.
We have, and again, for volleyball, you know, I'm not gonna throw out names, but I'm like, such and such isn't registered, or a business, you know, Rose Acres isn't registered. I wonder why, you know, send a text message. So we have done that in the past, but again, I think what helps us is we go back for like Winter League of last year. We send that email out now through RecDesk because we know how to use RecDesk to the fullest almost. So that RecDesk is a great tool. I know we pay a lot of money for it, but it's a good way to communicate with anyone that takes place, anything that takes place. So that's the reason we've even started putting our, you can purchase a bench from RecDesk. You can get a memorial tree from RecDesk. I mean, you can do a lot of stuff through RecDesk.
The banner program, can I pay
You
online?
can do banner
And that's
program
also
online.
how we have the online payment option.
Correct.
Right, is
Yes.
RecDesk?
Yes.
Oh, that's kind of have to have it.
Yep.
Have to.
Did we
Any other-
put a tree and bench at West Side?
The tree is there. You're referring to Oktoberfest, correct? Yes, tree is there, bench is
Being made.
being made. Emily has taken the charge of communicating with Crane Hill. They had some machine failures, and it's
been a hassle.
It's been a
little
hassle,
bit, but it's okay.
but she's staying on
'cause we're
top of
getting
it,
there.
and she just notified him last week, and we're supposed to be getting it soon.
Yes.
As soon as they get it, we will get it installed and get some pictures. Any other questions on programs? If not, we'll go to reservation. Emily?
Okay. Genesis 224 Ministries is requesting Crossroads June 4th through the 7th for their annual They gather local churches for praise, worship, prayer, all that stuff. They would like it from 5 to 10 p.m. each evening. This is annual. We have not charged them in the past. He has not yet presented his certificate of insurance, which he usually does like 2 weeks before. So, and this has not yet gone through Board of Works, but it will be going this Thursday.
What days of the week is the 4th through the 7th?
I'm gonna say Thursday through Sunday.
I think so.
I don't have my phone, I can't check.
Actually, it's a Tuesday through Friday.
Thank you.
I'll make a motion that we accept the Genesis 224 Ministries reservation request for 6/4 through 6/7.
Pending their insurance,
Sure.
is that okay?
I mean, that's a requirement, so.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay. Well, I have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor of approving the Genesis 224 Ministries reservation at Crossroads Park, June 4th to 7th, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay.
Thank you for that. Miscellaneous business and park board? I have some miscellaneous. So in front of you, you'll have a copy of the aquatics facility rental acknowledgement waiver and release. So basically our insurance company, it is a requirement now. So we had the city attorney draw up this waiver and release. So if you guys would, I just got it in an email just a few minutes prior to the meeting, so she would like for all of us to review it. If you have any suggestions of changes or edits, please have them to me by noon on Friday, because after that, it will be going to filed with the insurance. Other than that, that's all I have. Audience,
Anything else? Anybody?
any
got
miscellaneous?
I did wanna just let you guys know that we did get the, sunscreen station area for the west side splash pad ordered. We got those supplies ordered today,
Nice job.
so they should be coming in.
Cool. Anything else?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Second.
All in favor of adjourning, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Nope.
Okay, we will see you March 10th at 4 o'clock. But hopefully on the 27th.
Oh, yeah.
For the state of the city.
I thought we said 224.
Oh, 24th.
Okay.
You were close.